Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my very first pregnancy vlog. I'm excited to share all of this wonderful news and exciting side effects and symptoms that I'm having as far as it goes of building my little baby inside my belly. So if you guys are watching this and you're like, wait a minute, you're pregnant? I just did a pregnancy announcement video that was before this, so you guys are welcome to go back and watch that. It's also kind of a health update as well. But I wanted to do a pregnancy vlog because I want to do these every week, so I hope you guys enjoy and just keep on watching. Okay, so today's video is going to talk about weeks 4 to 7 and how I kind of felt, how I knew I was pregnant. I just want to give you guys as detailed pregnancy vlogs as I can. I'm not going to really hold back because I really enjoy watching those, especially as a first-time mom. This is all new to me, and for people that have never had children, I always found pregnancy vlogs very fascinating because I was like, oh my gosh, like that can happen to me and this can happen and blah blah blah. So it was so exciting. So first of all, I want to talk about how I kind of suspected I was pregnant. First of all, I had a headache for 2 weeks straight and I hadn't even conceived yet. So I kind of thought I was pregnant early in the month, which was kind of a coincidence. So I was taking a lot of different pregnancy tests and they were all coming back negative. So, okay, that's kind of weird, like I guess I'm not pregnant, and plus, I do DJ for a living and I do, drink here and there, and I just didn't want to be drinking if I was, pregnant. So, that was one thing. The other thing is, I was starting to feel really weird, like as far as like, I thought I was getting diabetes, like I'm not even lying. Like I was so thirsty, I would sit there and drink water in bed and suck on ice cubes, and I felt like nothing could quench my thirst. At this point, I was already pregnant. I had already conceived, so that was probably my very, very first symptom of pregnancy was extreme thirst and extreme hunger. And I would tell my husband, I don't know what is wrong with me. Like I am so thirsty, I cannot quench my thirst. It doesn't matter what I drink, how much I drink of it, it just doesn't matter. That symptom has kind of still been with me, but not as bad. The other one was hunger. If I would eat just say a full-on meal, dinner, and I would be starving an hour later. And I'm talking like my stomach growling, hunger pains, like I was hungry, not just like I'm bored and I want to eat a snack. Like this was like, girl, you are hungry, you need to eat something. So I would drink some water to see if maybe I was just thirsty, because I was always thirsty, but my stomach was still relentless and growling, so I would eat again. So I mean, those are two symptoms of diabetes, which is extreme hunger and extreme thirst. So with all my previous health conditions, I thought, oh my gosh, I'm developing diabetes. Like, please don't let this happen to me, not right now. So luckily that was not the case. On February 1st, I believe, I was cleaning out my makeup room. I was just taking all the furniture out. I was sweeping, mopping. It was about 8:30 in the evening. Normally I stay up till 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning because like I said, I've always worked the nightlife. And I was feeling so sleepy. I mean, beyond sleepy. Like it was just super weird. And something just told me, and the funny thing was I was going to I was going to pop open a beer while I was cleaning. I just wanted to have a beer. I was home alone, and something just told me not to, and something told me to take a pregnancy test because that was just really weird to me to feel that exhausted and that sleepy. So I had one left from all month long taking tests, and I went and took it, and there was, sure enough, 2 lines. So I completely freaked out. My reaction was complete and utter shock. Like I wasn't like jumping for joy or anything, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be 30 this month. I've been by myself with my husband as an adult. I've been an adult from 18 and on for almost 12 years by myself, just worried about me, then just worried about me and my husband. So to think about, oh my gosh, there's a life inside of me, like this was just complete shock. I mean, I'm super happy now and we're really excited. It did take me a while to adjust because it was like, whoa, like is this real? It felt like I was dreaming. I rushed to a drugstore here where I live called H-E-B, and I got one of those digital pregnancy tests, and it showed that I was 1 to 2 weeks pregnant. So sure enough, I was pregnant. I told my husband, he was really excited. And I took another one in the morning because it came with 2, and then it said that I was 2 to 3. So online it says to add another, week or whatever. So originally, when I first found out I was pregnant, I was like about almost 4 weeks pregnant. So can you tell how in tune with my body I am? Most women don't find out till they're around like 5 or 6 weeks. So I was almost 4 weeks at that point. So yes, those are my first symptoms, extreme hunger, all that stuff, and that was around the 3rd, 4th week. So that was my first symptom. The other thing that I started getting right away was extreme fatigue. I have been extremely tired. I have been so tired, like look at my nails, I'm looking in the monitor. These are horrible. Like I paint my nails every single week. It just seems like right now I just don't care about anything at all but what's going on in my belly and taking good care of myself. So my nails look horrible. I'm gonna take my polish off. I have my stuff here right after this video because they just look horrendous. But yes, I have been extremely tired. I just wanted to sleep. I have felt just so tired. As far as morning sickness goes, I've only had a few bouts of nausea. I had a really bad one on my 5th week or 6th week, which was last week, and that was pretty much the only one, and it only lasted for about 2 hours, and it's gone away. I do have food aversions, or yeah, it's food aversion or food aversions. I don't even know how to say it, but you know, just where I think of certain food and it just really makes me want to gag. It's really hard for me to find something that I want to eat when I'm hungry. I'll think of like different things, and then there's so many things that I can't eat now that I'm pregnant, you know, that I want, and so it's just been really difficult for me to find food to eat, period. Not because I'm throwing up, but because nothing sounds good. My sense of smell has been extremely heightened. So my husband cut up an onion the other day, threw it in the trash, and I could smell it throughout the whole house. He had to take the trash out, and I smelled it for 2 days. Nobody else could smell it but me, and it smelled like there was just like onion right under my nose. So my sense of smell is definitely heightened. I really feel a little more OCD than normal. I feel like everything's just filthy. Like I just want to clean, and I know you can nest at any stage in your pregnancy, and I definitely feel like, oh my god, I just want to scrub the floors. I want everything to smell good. I want to wash everything. It just stinks in here, and it really doesn't. I just feel like it does, and it just drives me up the wall. And I can't clean or do anything right now because I'm technically on bed rest, but I was given permission to go to work since I do just sit down. So yes. So this past week I did have a little bit of spotting, which really scared me because, you know, that's not really something that you're supposed to see. And I went to the doctor, and sure enough, everything was great. So my first visit, my doctor could see the baby. We could see it, and it was very little, tiny little thing, and we could see the heartbeat flickering. And we're like, oh my gosh, you could see it, but we could not hear it at all. Like it was too small. Well, 4 days later was when I was spotting, and when we went back, the baby had grown a lot. Like we were like, oh my gosh, and we could see the heart way more. We could hear it. Of course, I cried because it was so beautiful to hear something, you know, that I'm creating and growing have a heartbeat, and also the relief of, you know, the spotting, that just to know that I was okay. So that was just a huge relief. Also, within these 4 to 7 weeks, I want to mention I've been very bloated. I've been very gassy. So ladies, that's one of the non-glamorous parts of pregnancy. You will be a little fart machine. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna happen when you sleep. It's gonna happen when you're awake. You could have a walking fart. I mean, I mean TMI, but seriously, like these are things that you need to know. Like don't just think that, oh, you're gonna have this beautiful pregnancy glow. Yes, you're gonna have a beautiful glow, but you're gonna be like farting like nonstop. A lot of women belch as well. I haven't really had a lot of burps, but I do have some occasionally. Like if I feel a little bit of nausea and I burp, it just feels so much better. So yeah, you could become a little fart knocker. So husbands, be aware of that and be supportive. I try to, like, obviously not do it around my husband, but it has happened in my sleep. The other thing is I am snoring a ton. And I did read online that your nostrils, the passages kind of soften up because of your pregnancy hormones. So it's very likely that you will snore, not to mention my exhaustion. So I have been snoring like a beast. So I just sound like a mess. Like I'm this tired, snoring, farty pregnant woman who is just super excited about this little baby. And I know all of this stuff is gonna go away, so I'm not too bothered by anything. It's not like I'm out in public, like, you know, doing all these things. So yeah, so just basically the only thing that is bothersome is the fatigue. I'm not used to being somebody that just lays in bed all day, and with the spotting, my doctor did order a week of bed rest for now until I see her on the 28th. So that's pretty much more than a week, but I started walking and now I can't walk. So she said I can't exercise anymore until I see her again. I can't do like a lot of cleaning. So it's just, I'm not used to being, I guess, lazy, and a lot of people are like, you need to take advantage because when the baby comes, you will not have a chance to do anything. So that is pretty much what I've had. Oh, my cravings. I craved for a week straight when I first found out, but you know, before I found out too, I was craving for a week straight potatoes. Anything potatoes but french fries or chips. Like potato salad, I was eating baked potatoes, I was eating picadillo, which is a Mexican dish with potatoes in it. Anything with like a soft textured potato. I was eating like beef soup, which is Mexican. Beef soup with, you know, the potato, the beef, the vegetable, and I got extra potatoes. So that, I was on a potato kick for some reason. And then I found out that those are high in B6, so that might be why, because my B6 was low in my blood work. And then now I've been craving pizza like crazy. So I'm like, this baby is not making me crave anything healthy at all. But the first week I went to the doctor and I went back, I had lost 2 pounds, so I haven't gained any weight yet, so thank goodness. And that is pretty much all that I've craved, and that's pretty much all that I've, I guess, experienced as far as symptoms go. But I did want to show you guys 2 products that I purchased. I got Burt's Bees Mama Bee Nourishing Body Oil with vitamin E. I got this at a maternity store, and this was recommended to me by my good friend here on YouTube, Samantha Sherman. She said for me to run out and get this because I told her, because she's a wonderful mother. If you guys are not subscribed to her mommy channel, I highly recommend going on over. And if you're not subscribed to her beauty channel or her vlog channel, I just love all her channels. They're very entertaining as far as their family goes. And she just got really, really great tips for moms out there. So I'm going to be like hounding her videos now. So she recommended this, so I bought this. And then I also saw this, which is the Body Boost Stretch Mark Butter Milk and Honey Collagen and Elastin Fermine Body Butter, obviously. And this smells really good. I didn't want cocoa butter because I don't like that scent. And this smells kind of like suntan lotion, like it smells like summer in a jar. Oh, it smells so good. And so I'm using this stuff now on my breasts and my stomach. The other symptom that I've had that I forgot to mention is breast tenderness. My breasts have been so sore and they've definitely grown. I was so embarrassed because when I went to the maternity store, they told me that my breasts were measured at a 38E. I was like, there is no way that I'm a 38E. You all are nuts. Like, try again. So they have me this bra that's like as big as my head. And my husband and I are looking at it and I'm like, there's no way that my boob's gonna fit in this like watermelon canopy thing. So I go and try it on, and lo and behold, my breasts fill out this 38E. Okay, hello. I'm really not that big. Like, if you look at me, like my boobs, they are not that big. Like, I don't mean to do a close-up on my boobs, but they're not that big. So I was like, you know what? These bras are so uncomfortable. Maternity bras are, no, they have like too many seams. I'm like, hello, it's pregnant women. Like, y'all should make them softer, more comfortable, but they just feel so cheap and they're super high priced. So I went to Victoria's Secret and I thought, you know what, I'll just go and splurge on a really good bra there for now. And I do have one other bra that fits me nicely. So I went there and I was a 38D/double D. So I was like much better, and it still fit me the same, and it didn't look like this big granny bra. So I'm just gonna try to look cute as much as I can while I'm pregnant. So yeah, so that's all the stuff that I really have to talk about today. I'm going to do a maternity haul because I have bought some maternity clothes for the summertime, actually for spring, because I should be showing around that time. And they were on sale at Old Navy. So Old Navy has maternity clothes, if y'all didn't know that. If you guys are interested in seeing what I got, I will upload that probably this next week or so on my Haley's Lifestyle channel. If you're not subscribed, I recommend you guys go over there because I'm going to do like my nursery tour and like different things like that. And I will link that down below. So I'm going to ask a question pretty much every video because I love to hear what everybody says rather than getting like so many mixed tips. And one of the questions I asked on Facebook this week, on my personal Facebook, was, what is one of the craziest wives' tales that you have heard while you were pregnant? There are some really funny ones out there that are hilarious. I will say one that my friend told me that one of her friends told her. They said that every morning when she woke up, she needed to wear socks because if her bare feet touched the cold tile floor, air was going to go through her feet and make her stomach bigger. So she had to wear socks or else it was going to make her stomach a lot bigger. So we all know that that's not really true, but if you guys have funny wives' tales, please leave them in the comment section down below. And I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new. Also, if you guys have any requested videos, let me know. If you guys have any requested pregnancy related videos, let me know as well. Again, don't mind my ugly nails. I'm going to fix them right now. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you later. Mwah! And here's the bump. I wasn't very small to begin with, but my bottom part of my stomach has popped out quite a bit. So you could see it looks okay, but from the side, it's rounded off a bit at the bottom already. So baby is in there, and again, I am 7 weeks, so this is what I look like at this point in time, and it'll just keep on growing from there. So that's my little baby bump so far. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching.